Well, Laguna is an interesting place because the surface changes a lot. There's a lot of sand that blows onto the track during the course of every session. And one time you can come around and a corner can be one way, and then you come around and it could have sand on it and completely change. So you have to have a car that's got a balance that's not razor's edge. It has to have a fairly good operating window because the track can change at any one point in time. And obviously with the day into night thing, the temperature comes into play as well. So from a tire and technical standpoint, it's extremely challenging. From a driving standpoint, it's a pretty good place to race too. It's become a real classic on the calendar because they've done it usually. It was one of the first races we did where it went from day into night. And certainly the first sprint race. And I think that there's just, as a setting, there's nothing quite like the Monterey Peninsula, and you really feel at that time of the year there's very few places in America that are that beautiful at any point in time. But at that point in the year, that is just a glorious time to be in California, and the fans have been coming out year after year. You really feel like we have a great connection with the place.
Well, firstly, because there's a lot of really good restaurants there and good bars as well, so everyone gets to kind of unwind after the race. It's in one of the prettiest settings in the country. The whole Monterey Bay area is fantastic. Where the Laguna Seca track is beautiful. Has beautiful vistas and views, and then the circuit itself is another extremely challenging track. The corkscrew is world famous, and it also breeds really good racing. It's not a track where power is king, so good handling cars are able to make up a little bit, and it's the end of the year, so everyone is really going for it because they want to get that one last win.
I think just been in California, I think that it's just got a great relaxed atmosphere. People enjoy going there. It's just a really nice event, and I think as drivers, as I say, driving around Laguna and the corkscrew, it's just such a challenging circuit. It's one of those circuits you never feel like you actually fully conquer. Every time you go back there, it always throws up new challenges, and the circuit changes a lot. So it's a challenge, but one that we relish. Well, I mean, there's not many nicer places on the planet than Laguna. The circuit is phenomenal to drive. The corkscrew is a world famous corner, and that's just a small part of the circuit. It's a great circuit to drive around and a beautiful place to race. So I personally couldn't think of a better place to finish the season.